A water park can be turned into a slaughterhouse in seconds, but it kills people instead of animals. This group of students will have a speed skating competition, and the team that takes the least time will win. What they didn't know was that on the eve of the game, someone had changed it. They polished 2 precious knives, and then sawed off the edge and put in sharp blades. The slide was turned into meat grinder in a few simple steps. Fortunately, the temporary workers found problems the next day, and water got into the slide. There is still destruction on the ground. He went to the high platform to stop the game, but the boss thought it was no problem. On the other hand, blame him, he destroyed the amusement park business, fired the workers right away, and asked the safety officer through the walkie-talkie. The old man said there was nothing unusual, so the race continued. The girls in the first group temporarily changed their minds and chose the shorter track. The girl thought that there was something fishy in it, but she still chose. A single group of players set off at the same time, and the girls slowly went faster. When they turned a corner, they were greeted with 2 sharp steel knives. The girl in the front row was immediately cut into 4 pieces. The third girl got lucky with a human pad in front of her. At this time, the first group of winners have been made, and everyone is waiting for the last group, but what comes is a pool of red blood. The crowd suddenly screamed and fled around. Some people even vomited Ollie out. The lifeguard was scared to faint. In the past, only a brave boy went retrograde to find out what was going on. At this time, all the people on the high platform were still capped in the dark. The owner asked the lifeguard if he could start the next group. The temporary apartment arrived and had an accident. He tried to stop the game but was pushed down by Blackstone. This slideway is equipped with blades that. It didn't take long for him to come to the corner of death. The horror in front of him made him count down his hair and desperately spread his hands and feet to break. But the pipe was too slippery, and he still couldn't stop getting closer. Finally, he had to support the blade with his palm, which barely stopped. The competition on the high platform continued. A girl who was afraid of heights left the competition. When the boss saw it, he volunteered. Luckily, he met a boy who had climbed up to save people. He told his boss that something had happened below. Don't slide down, but it didn't succeed in the end. The boss screamed and rushed to the huge inertia of the blade. Under it, the flesh and blood were simply a purgatory on earth, and the boy at this time had not given up saving people. He tried to climb the high platform to warn everyone, but at this time everyone thought he was dead. Even the lifeguard uncle with a limp leg failed to escape, who was so frenzied. What is the purpose to do this? It turned out that there was an accident in this water park 35 years ago. A middle-aged man accidentally injured his head and fainted in the swimming pool. However, the lifeguard only cared about picking up girls and missed the opportunity to rescue them. When he grew up, he married the owner of the amusement park and became the owner here. The lifeguard of that year had become a white-haired old man. Perhaps his anger came from the inaction of the onlookers, but he satisfied his twisted revenge with so many innocent dead souls. This dragon slayer is more evil than a dragon. I am Xnex's movie sword.